Hi guys, so today I'd like to talk all about the scale and the reason you don't really want to lose weight. So it's no secret that most people use the scale to judge their fat loss progress. And my question to you is, why do you care about weighing less when you actually want to look smaller? Why do you care about what that number is? Why do you define your happiness by the number on the scale when you actually want to look smaller? If you really think about it, it's only you that cares about how much you weigh. The people around you see you for your size, not for your weight. So if you really think about it, you want to lose fat, not weight. And that's where the problem with weighing yourself comes in. When you weigh yourself, you're weighing your whole body, so everything your body is made up of. So yes, you have fat, but you also have muscle, you have bones, you have organs, you have carb stores, you have water stores, you have food in your digestive system. You might even be weighing yourself with clothes on. And when you step on the scale, that's what you're weighing, everything together, and each of those individual things can change. So when you step on the scale and weigh yourself, you don't know what's changed. Yes, it might be fat, but also it might be something else that's changed. It might be more food in your digestive system, it might be more carb stores, it might be water retention, it might be sort of muscle loss. Muscle loss can make your weight go down, and it's not fat. And in that case, you've actually got fatter because you've retained your fat level, you've reduced your muscle level, but you're weighing less, so it actually makes you a higher percentage of fat. So when you weigh yourself, you don't know whether you've lost fat or not. So the scale is not the best way to measure fat loss. So how can we measure fat loss? What can we do? So yes, we can still use the scale because the scale does show weight change. However, we don't know whether it's fat or not. So we have to use a combination of other methods to know whether we are losing fat. And as I said before, we want to reduce our size, not our weight. So we can use a lot of visual things as well. So my favourite methods to measure fat loss are, yes, using the scale as a background measure to show your weight fluctuations, but then using other methods to try and confirm whether that is fat or whether there's water retention, etc. So number one is using a tape measure. I've got a tape measure here. So we can use a tape measure to measure certain parts of our body. The most important one, we can't see it on the camera very well, is your waist. So you can use a tape measure around your waist to measure and record if you are reducing your waist size. So this will be fat. So you know if the scale has gone down and your stomach has reduced in size, then you've lost fat. But let's say the scales stay the same, but you've lost fat here, then you're still making progress. And it keeps you mentally strong, because if you hadn't lost weight, but you didn't know that this had gone down, you might be upset. You might be thinking that your diet isn't working, and you might stop it for no reason at all because you haven't measured the right things. Now, number two is progress photos. So regular progress photos of how your body looks is a great way to measure fat loss, because you can see and compare like regular photos maybe every other week and see where your body is changing, because you don't remember how you were before. You don't your brain doesn't keep an idea of little details of your body like that. So taking a regular photo, a progress photo, really, really helps. Number three is your clothes. How do your clothes feel? Are your clothes looser? Is your belt looser? Are you using a belt hole that's different to before? Is it gone down? So that's a great way to measure fat loss as well. So we can also use other non-visual methods as well. So how do you feel? Do you have more energy? Is the fat loss making you just feel better? We can also use strength. Are you getting stronger? So you might be doing a gym routine to help you lose fat. And do you feel stronger? Do you feel like your everyday life is easier? And also we can use blood result markers. So if you've been to the doctor and had a blood test done, are the results improving? Are your health markers, are the indicators of your general health improving? Are the cholesterol, are the triglycerides going down or into their perfect ranges? So that's a great one as well. If you're starting a weight loss journey, go to your doctor and ask for a blood test, and then every few months take it again. and see how your blood test markers are improving, see how your overall health is improving, because these are like specific numbers. These will show you that you are becoming healthier. So I hope this video helped. Remember, don't just rely on the scale. Don't let the scale define how you feel about yourself. Remember, it's your size, not your weight, that you want to change. You want to lose fat. And remember, there are a lot of other things that can change the number that you see on the scale, principally water retention. And this is one that comes up so much and sort of masks your fat loss progress. So you need to use a combination of other things. So just to add some extra information, water retention is the biggest masker of fat loss. And this can come in a number of different ways. We have salt in our food, so you might eat a saltier meal, or you might go out and have more salt in your meal. And you might not know about it, but this will make you retain more water and stop the possible weight loss or fat loss showing on the scale. So that's one to be aware of. If you're a female, you've got your menstrual cycle, this can cause water retention as well. Stress as well. Stress causes your body to maintain more water, and dieting in itself is a stress. Exercise as well. So when you start an exercise program or a diet, your body will be under more stress, and this can cause water retention. So you might not see a change straight away. You might not. And also carbs stored in your body come along with a lot of water. So if you're on a low carb diet, you're going to drop a lot of carbs and not a lot of water very quickly. But then if you eat a carby meal, that will all come back. It's not fat, it's water and carb stores. But just be aware of that, because it can mask the fat loss progress. So I hope you enjoyed this video, number 3. Again, like, comment and share, and I will see you in the next one.